Hey, welcome to I think it's part 15 of the Super Bass project, and I've had a few drinks thanks to my good buddy and neighbor and friend Helmet, who has a backyard beer garden. Check out the shirts. It's like concert shirts. Look, everybody's wearing them. This is a big event in my neighborhood. So anyways, enough from me. I've had a few of these. Helmet, take it away, buddy.
Hey, how you doing all out there? So what we do here is everyone in the neighborhood, all my friends from baseball and hockey and wherever I meet people, work, we all come down. Everyone brings beers. They get put into a common pot right here, or coolers, and then you just pick out something and you taste, and we just love it. It's just time to just get to know your neighbors, time to get to make new friends.
Yep.
So to all of you out there, cheers.
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 This is a big day for the Super Bass project. This is the day that I'm going to sand down the body and buff it up to get that nice mirror finish. I've been waiting 2.5 years to do this because, well, you know, time gets away from you. But 2.5 years ago, I decided to make some changes to this body. And originally it had a factory finish, kind of a dirty raspberry. That's what I was going to call this thing. The dirty raspberry. I'm not going to explain what that means. Just Google it. It's not for all audience members. So anyways, I made some changes to the design. I plugged some areas. I also decided to reconfigure the volume and the tone pot. So I had to plug the old ones. I had to do all these routes. I had to make templates. And then think about the paint job. The only thing is, my outdoor spray booth isn't heated. And I decided to do this, it was like early fall. So I had just a limited amount of time to do this. And I probably spent a good month working on the paint job because it's not a simple job. It's not just like one color. Even the blue here, it goes from a royal metallic blue all the way down to kind of like a midnight dark blue. The flames go from white all the way down. They blend into yellow and almost to an orange with a red pinstripe. And then once I was done, there's 5 coats of clear on top of this. So that was really important that I could get this done before the winter, because I thought if I could get this done, sit it aside, work on the rest of the guitar and other projects, and let this cure over the winter, because it's really important to let paint cure, especially when you have layers and layers and layers built up. There's a lot of solvents and things that have to off gas, and what I wanted to do was put all this paint on, all the finish, and let it sit and let it all settle so that I can come along and sand it all smooth, and that way it's going to be a much better finish. There are a couple of things I want to show you on here though. It looks pretty shiny in some spots, but because I wasn't trying to get it mirror shiny right out of the can, you can see it's a little rough here and there. You know, just the fact that I had to miss the colors, it's basically like overspray. There's a few spots around here where the volume pots go. I re-drilled the holes and I plugged the other ones, and you're always going to see those lines. Moisture and stuff like that affects wood differently. You have 2 pieces of wood, you're always going to see a seam there. Take a look here at my huge mishap. It looks pretty ugly now. I did 3 holes, no problem. The 4th one, and a piece of metal came out and just gouged a giant circle right into the wood. I was going to redo it. I'm not really happy with that 100%. I mean, most of that's going to get covered with the bridge. Once the finish is smoothed out, it might hide a lot as well. But I didn't get it on video. I wish I did. At least if that were to happen, at least I could have had some cool video of that getting chewed up. So I'm going to start with an 800. I figure that's pretty good for the condition that the body's in. That should do what I want it to do. And then a 1500 should bring a nice polish to it. I've got an old piece of 2000 grit. That should, almost bring it to where I want. And then I've got my rubbing compound and the wax, my water dish. Here we go. Just finished the wax job, and yeah, it looks pretty pretty shiny. You can see the pegboard in behind and the light shining through crystal clear. I'm pretty happy with this, and you got to keep in mind though, it looks really nice now, but this is car lacquer. This is not like the poly finish that you would get in a store-bought guitar. This will scratch and scuff over time, and I'm not too worried about that. It's going to pick up its own patina. But as for right now, that thing is shiny as shiny can be. Here we are down here where that mishap was. And it's going to be covered up mostly by the bridge that's going to go here. That's why in here it's not that super shiny, because I wasn't really going to bother with that too much. Everything else around it though is nice and shiny. I still have to blacken out inside where the pickup routes are. Flip it over, nice and shiny back here. That is, wow, look at that. And with the wax job, it feels so nice. Even through the gloves, I can feel how nice and smooth it is. It's going to be so nice when I play it. Yeah, I'll be able to get this thing put together soon. Look at that, you can see the light in behind. It's actually reflecting the light behind. It doesn't even recognize the fact there's a guitar sitting here.
So to all of you out there, cheers!
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 Uh-oh.
Low battery.
No battery!
Here you go.